Vintage hats, shirts, golf gear supreme. Raiders of resale, living the dream. From whatnot to eBay, we score the loot. Vintage finds in every pursuit. Tips to cash in, stories so grand. Reselling raiders, rulers of the land. Reselling raiders, treasure we chase. Hathouse fired up, coaching the race. Vintage hat shirts, golf gear supreme. Raiders of resale, living the dream. Tune in, hear the lore. Reselling raiders, always more.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Reselling Raiders, where we talk everything from eBay to whatnot. I'm Hathouse, joined by Coach Porch and Fired Up Finds. We have a jam-packed show. We've got a lot to get into. I have a ton of Bolos since we've been off for a couple of weeks now. And definitely there's a few things that I want to talk about too. I want to make sure we get into. I know we kind of get lost in the weeds sometimes, but I got an update on listing that I want to talk about for eBay. I want to talk about some new eBay requirements. That's going to be really important if you're doing listing there. And whatnot followers. I want to talk about some whatnot followers. And I think we've kind of talked about it before, but are they important? And a giveaway. I'm going to have a giveaway, kind of a special giveaway. It's going to be a little bit different, but I think it might be kind of cool and kind of to help one of the features we want to do in the podcast. So I want to make sure and get to all of those things. But most importantly, Fired Up's back. Welcome back, sir.
Dude, I swear, dude, I missed you guys, man.
This guy.
I literally swear I missed you guys. I was so stoked to come over here and do this today. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. We got to talk to the boys.
Fully vindicated, out free, scot free, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought you were.
Do you see that little contraption right there? That little wooden contraption?
Yeah.
So I sat in front of that for about probably a little north of 300 hours last month. That just freaking
put down, Steven.
Just the book and just getting after it. So, yeah.
And so you did really well on this test, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. I don't want to be like a douche or whatever, but I did pretty good. I'll be somewhere in the top, probably in the top 10 by the time it's all said and done. So
we never had a doubt. Never had a doubt.
So yeah, I'm just excited. The weirdest part is, I'm sure you guys both went to college and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you guys like studied hard for exams and all this other stuff. The best part about, or maybe even the worst part about, after you complete something like a course or say your degree or whatever it is that you're doing for a long time, it's like the day afterwards, you think that you still have to go and do whatever you've been doing for the last month, you know? Because like the good part about studying like that is that every day is planned out for you. Like you just know you wake up and you read books all day and then you go to bed and like that's it. You know, you don't do anything else. So then the day after a test is like you wake up and you're like, oh shit, I can go do whatever I want. You know, there's not my world's open. So
sounds like
I was telling
hell.
Oh, it's
days.
It's literally the worst thing ever. And I was telling Steven and Rob that but when I tested for the rank that I am now, I didn't have eBay and whatnot and social media and friends like, you know, Steven and Rob that I've met, that I like talking to, and all the other people that I talked to throughout through everything that we have in the eBay world and the flea markets and all that other stuff. I didn't have any of that. I didn't do this before that. So this time around was way more difficult for me to like really shut it down, just because like I missed like such a massive part of my life. You know what I mean? Like this is like 2/3 of my life is like eBay and whatnot and the podcast and trying to do content and selling and you know what I mean? And so
did
a third of my life is that.
Did you shut down eBay and stuff, or Amanda just took
No,
care of
dude,
that?
Amanda literally held it down so hard. I would, you take breaks throughout the day. I would just do like I always try to limit my break. Everybody's like, dude, read for 50 minutes and walk around for 10 or whatever. I'm like a read for 8 hours and then walk around for 10, you know? And so like in that little time that I would give myself to just take a quick break, I would just go and like pack an order or something. But other than that, like I didn't do a single listing or like anything. So yeah, she held it down, which was super nice.
Well,
So
kudos
I
to
didn't
Amanda.
I didn't have to worry about it. She sourced and everything. So
Yeah,
it's
she
cool.
put out a video on TikTok. I think she found a killer hat. I can't remember what it was now, but she put out a sourcing video there.
Sweet.
I wish I could
Well,
remember the hat that I saw, but it was cool.
we've
Yeah.
always said that Mikey outkicked his coverage here. So
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was cool because she was she liked being able to run the entire thing with no oversight, with like no me being like, hey, don't buy that or whatever, do it this way. And so she just because I just was like, hey, listen, whatever happens, happens. It is, I'm cool with it. And she killed it. I was like super impressed. So
Awesome.
good.
thank you to
Good
Amanda
to hear.
for sure. And thank you for you guys as well. Like, I don't know, I didn't get a chance to listen to the entire podcast last time. And I wasn't on the Epstein list. It was Berger. It was Berger. And it's just, he is a family member of mine, but it's like a couple cousins removed. But he's like
Thank
real
God.
German. He's real German. So it was just like a weird confusion. But
Well,
yeah,
we never know about that.
I had texted Steven and Rob for the people that are just in here that I was like, hey, if you guys could just text by yourselves, you know what I mean? Just so I'm not super distracted or whatever. And they didn't even text me one time, dude. So I was super appreciative of that. So thank you.
You're welcome. We know how to leave you alone.
Yeah.
Deb's here. How are
Deb!
you, Deb? Good to see you. And Chelsea's here too.
The legend.
Appreciate you guys. I've been getting some more purses lately. I don't know what I'm gonna do I don't know what I'm gonna do with this whole whatnot thing. When's your next show? Are you gonna have a show? Like, are you ready?
He's already got
Oh,
one
yeah.
scheduled,
Oh.
don't you?
I had the funniest thing ever is I had a show scheduled the day that they called for my test. So like
Right.
they call for it and then 30 days later you take it. So I had a show scheduled for the day that they called for it, and you never know when they actually call for it. So I was like, okay, I was like, shit, because you still got to you have to go and you got to get all your material printed, and you know what I mean. There's like a whole day's worth of stuff that you have to do. And I was like, damn, I was like, do I do this whatnot show? And then I was like, no, I can't, because then tomorrow I'm gonna pack it, and then it's like, and then I'm in a bad mindset. So
ship it. And
yeah, exactly. And so so I have one scheduled for Monday, but I might possibly do it on Tuesday. But yeah, I have a ton of stuff. So
What kind of?
I got
of
an
stuff?
invite to an Amanda show that never happened.
oh yeah, she was like she decided that she was
That's
just
a little
not
too
gonna
far
do it.
for me. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, she's like,
I don't blame her. I wish that. I mean, you can obviously see like whatnot is the future, and live selling has to be part of it. But if I could go without it, I would. It's not my favorite thing to do in the world, so I don't blame her at all. I would rather spend
Yeah.
that time listing and shipping.
yeah. Amanda was like, oh, I have one scheduled, and then she was just like, I don't really feel like doing it, and then so I think she'll do it at some point, I'm guessing, but I don't know when. But yeah, I'm like, I have everything. I mean, I have everything that I already had, and so I, all the girls Y2K stuff. I got, I've had 200 pieces of it. I got a whole bunch of hats. So I've been saving hats up just for a hat train or something like that. So I have a bunch of those. I mean, I have everything. So yeah.
What are you doing? A hat train coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I might actually have to have like 2 hat shows. I committed to doing a golf hat show in a couple of weeks. I wanted to do it before golf season kind of took off, and then there's the hat train as well. That's going to be coming up too. So, and that hat train is actually on the Saturday Masters, right?
Yeah.
The Saturday of Masters. So it's kind of be interesting to see how much traffic we get. I mean, Not everybody's a golf person, but
Nope.
a lot of people watch the Masters.
I don't know that I'd load up too many golf hats in your hat show.
Yeah, it could go both ways. I mean,
Yeah, it could. It really could. I mean, they could pop right in going, hey, you got any golf? You got any golf
Yeah.
hats? Got any Masters hats?
I do
Yeah.
have one good one.
I don't think I have any. Can't remember. I
Um,
don't know.
One
I have a
one
whole
thing
set
that
of
I want to talk to you guys about is listing on eBay. I wanted to get into this a little bit. Because I made a video about it and it went off pretty good on TikTok. And I was really going into if anybody's out there paying for a listing service and or their main reason that they get the cross listing and all that is to have it like automatically list items for them or write the titles or paying somebody to do that. It's irrelevant now with AI and Google Lens. If you haven't seen the video, it's on TikTok, and really all I'm doing now, I'm not even writing titles for the past 3 or 4 days. Unless it's a hat that I just have this intimate knowledge that I know exactly every single keyword and detail to put into it, I am just using Google Lens, and Google Lens will pull up when you're on the desktop. Google Lens will pull up exactly what that item is 90% of the time. It hits it right. And then all I tell it to do is you can write in the prompt. The next thing is write an eBay SEO title for this, and then give me what the current market is for this item. And it writes the SEO title for you. It can keep it to 80 characters. You can copy and paste it in, and then it tells you what they're selling for. And it breaks it down if it's in poor condition, decent condition, excellent condition, what it would price it at. And from what I've seen so far, it works. It works. And it's easy.
Look at Mike's face. Look at Mike's face. He hasn't seen the video, obviously. He
Yeah.
has not seen your video yet. So,
Well, you check the video. It's only like a 60-second video. That was the kind of the theme of the video. It was just how to make an eBay listing on an item where you have no idea what it is in less than 60 seconds. And after you get the pictures taken, here's how you do it. And I'm just going to continue to go this way. And I wanted to put that out there kind of if anybody has any feedback about it. Are people paying for this listing service?
oh, I guarantee you there are people doing it. Probably thousands of people doing it.
Yeah, I think it'd be really easy to just drop that, and all you're doing is just copying and pasting stuff from Google Lens, and Google's AI is, what's it called? Gemini.
Gemini.
So, and Gemini is the one that's is the AI feature of it, but they're scraping eBay. The part of the problem is eBay has blocked for a while, like scraping the solds. I call it data scraping. You go through and they the AI or whatever kind of scrapes all the data, and so eBay has really blocked it for a while. But it seems like it's loosened up to where these AIs are getting a lot better insight into what actually has sold and how much it's sold for. So I just don't know that it's worth it anymore if you're spending money on a listing service.
It was a good
That
video.
brings us to today's sponsor, Vendu. You can get
No, it's not Vendu. It's not Vendu.
Vendu is a completely worthless application that will cost you $100 a month.
No, Sidekick.
Mike, we like Sidekick here.
We like Sidekick, Mike.
Sidekick, yeah. Sorry about that.
Even though Sidekick doesn't like us.
Yeah. Sorry,
But-
I missed the invite on that one.
Sidekick has a different thing that I wanted to bring up a little later. It had to do with the Whatnot. The
So
Whatnot follower
over the
page.
last time that I had talked about this or heard about it, the AI listing was still not up to par as far as like keywords or even how they put the keywords into the listing to make it coherent or anything like that. So it's obviously something that's
But he's
happened
not-
over the last.
He's not doing AI listing. He's using
No, not AI.
to create a listing.
Yeah, not AI from the eBay AI, but
Right.
the Gemini AI to do the actual title of the listing itself had like something's happened in the last like month or two or whatever that has made it obviously work a lot better.
Yeah, it seems like it. I think one of the key words I'm putting in there is SEO. So
What does that stand for?
search engine optimization. It knows that lingo. And so it automatically, first it bounces to eBay. What is an SEO listing for eBay? Sorry.
Bless you.
And then it bounces to eBay and it says, this is how you structure a title. So then it bounces from that, and then it goes to all the information that it can gather about that item, and then it puts it into that search engine optimized title, and then it spits it out to you. And so then and it picks up some pretty good keywords a lot of times too that it needs. So I think it's kind of just gathering that information and writing it like eBay wants it. And I'm not too proud to say that most of the time the computer is going to be smarter than me.
Oh
and
yeah.
and the amount of time that it takes to find those keywords and they obviously know what's best for those talking to each other so they can find each other. So I think that's and really it's less than 60 seconds. So I'm just really interested in what people think out there if anybody's using it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna jump into doing like, or at least trying way more AI listings, because I mean that's like it. The AI it grows it improves so rapidly that it almost seems like what isn't all that great this week ends up being really good next week.
Yeah.
Like they do a good job, I guess.
And the other point I was going to make was if you're trying to scale your business and you're worried about teaching or training someone to do this for you, like maybe you wanted to step away and have somebody do the titles or whatever, this is almost foolproof that person, you could show them how to do this in 5 or 10 minutes and watch them do it for a little bit, and they could nail it. And they could have it done, and it wouldn't be a problem. And you wouldn't worry about it much. You may review them, but you're not going to find many mistakes, I don't think.
Wow. The big news that I saw the last handful of weeks was eBay bought Depop, and Depop up their fees from like 8 to 12% or something like that.
Yeah, it's already begun.
Yeah, Amanda told me the other day, because she went this last month. She's been listing a bunch on Depop as well, and she's actually been selling quite a bit on Depop. And she was like, it already happened. She's like, they bought it, and then a week later or something like that, she got an email that they were upping from 8 to 12%. And I was like, they got to get back however many billions of dollars they spent. Like,
got to get that return back.
Yeah.
One of the insights that I saw from it that I thought was pretty interesting was some people think that eBay didn't even buy it really for anything but the information and the data about the users and about kind of the younger generation. They just wanted the data on what they were buying, how much they were spending, probably the demographics of it all. And they were basically trying to buy the data from Depop to be able to use that for their algorithm and whatnot. And
yeah,
it made sense to me.
sense.
Yeah, I don't know why else they would need Depop, really. It doesn't. The interesting thing,
the whole, just to basically hold down the market, just like Disney does, and they buy ESPN, and or just any other like massive front runner of a certain market.
exactly.
Like, and I mean, to be fair, you go talk to any 16-year-old or 18-year-old, and if they're online shopping, especially for clothes, well, only for clothes, they're going to be like, most of them, I'm sure, are going to say that they're buying stuff on Depop, and far less of them, I'm sure, say that they're buying stuff on eBay.
Right.
Like not that it's all or nothing, but that's definitely 100%. That is where everybody from 25 and younger or something like that is gonna be at.
Right. And that's what I also read. I don't know if it's true, but I think it was in one of the comments. Somebody commented it. The reason Depop couldn't do like binding offers is because they had so many people under the age of 18, and they couldn't really. If a minor can't do a
Minor can't
binding
enter into a
offer.
contract.
Right. I think that's why they never could really
You would
fix
think
it.
you would think that they would just add into you create your account, you say how old you are, and if you're under the age of 18, then your account is restricted to 0 offers. Like
Right.
you're not even eligible to make an offer. It's
Right.
either you're buying it at full price or you're not. And then everybody else that's over, all of those offers are binding offers.
Right. That would
Because
be a better.
what's weird, and I don't know the update that happened, and it happened a couple months ago, but it's not. I don't think it's anything all that new. But eBay, they did something where they wanted to reduce the amount of times that people had bought something from you and then didn't pay, and so that's definitely been down. But there's also people can send you offers that aren't, and you can accept them, and it's not an automatic payment.
I finally changed mine. After 5 years of not doing it, I changed my mind 2 months ago. I changed it to where everybody else seems to have it. Anytime I make an offer, everybody has it turned on to where it's basically it pays as soon as it's accepted. And I never turned mine on, and I finally turned it on. I didn't notice much traffic or fewer offers. I think it's just everybody kind of expects it now that if they give out a number, they're expecting to have to pay it.
Yeah. Well, I need to go in there and change.
I would
mine
go and
because
turn it on.
Up until just a couple months ago, I never even knew that was even an option, because every time I got an offer and you accepted it, either A, they paid right away, or B, it went into the waiting payment thing. Right.
I have 0 waiting payments now all the time.
Yeah. That's so much better.
Well, the only reason I left it that way was because I had such a big store, and people like to gather their items up and then pay all at once, and could make offers and leave them in waiting payment. But I found that people don't even know how to do that anymore, because it's really not part of the flow of buying stuff on eBay. And if eBay could ever fix making a bundle like Poshmark could, they would knock it out of the park. That I don't know how they can't fix that, or what it is that is more of a priority in eBay's life right now than be able to make larger basket sizes. I don't know what could possibly be more important than making more sales and having bigger baskets and saving sellers money and buyers. I don't know what could possibly be more important than that right now. I guess it's spying on 16-year-old kids and what they're buying.
Oh, that shit is so funny, dude. We got Steven turned up for a second. That was so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh, man.
eBay. Yeah, I don't understand what else could be more important. This leads me into our giveaway. If you know what might be more important, okay. I want to get more questions for the podcast, right? So on my link tree, in the link below on this podcast, or any podcast will have the link, there's a spot on my link tree where you can enter questions. What I'm going to do is, to get it kickstarted here, anybody that goes to my link tree and enters a question for the podcast, I'm going to enter you for a giveaway. I'm going to I have some cool polo hats. I can give you a polo hat, or I can give you a hat shaper, whichever one you end up wanting. But enter some questions for the podcast. We want to hear them next time. You have to go there. It'll say podcast questions here. Enter that in. We'll put you into the giveaway. We'll roll it live. So, and I want to get some feedback. So send us some questions.
Yes, we need questions.
We definitely do.
We sit here and watch each other breathe.
Yeah, we need some interaction from you guys out there. So really want to see those. Want to do that. And I really want to see if this works, because I've been working a little bit on my link tree too to make it better.
Heck yeah. What has anything changed with you guys in the last month that I haven't talked to you? No. Are you guys doing anything different, or any major updates in anybody's lives? Anybody having a baby? Anybody getting married? Anybody found out something new to source? Anything massive?
No, I'm still working nights.
All right. Yeah, Rob. Rob, what the F, man? Like, dude, if I were you, I'd start threatening early retirement.
I've already threatened early retirement.
They're just like, yeah, okay. Is there still no end in sight, or like every time?
Every time I get a return to work to authorize, it always says no driving, no walking, no standing. Like, well,
I mean,
part of his job,
the kid broke his leg like freaking forever ago. Just get him one of those little wheels, like those little wheel things that you put your knee on it, and then it's like a little scooter.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I told you I could find. I've sold a couple of them. I could find you one of those. I'm sure.
We got wheelchairs at work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
just his doctor keeps writing these shitty ass little return to work things that are stupid. So
yeah, I'm sure he's probably not like dying. He's probably not really trying to fight to tell his doctor not to do that. If I had to guess.
Yeah,
I would guess not down there.
Yeah. But yeah, doc, I can't move.
Well, Coach is going to have to live like vicariously through us. He's just going to have to start sending us his stuff, and we'll sell it for him.
Yeah.
And we'll cut him a little check on the back end, and you can watch the show. You can be like, hey, I sourced that.
I have done that actually now twice.
Hey, that's some nice shit.
I have actually
just don't swipe on it. Just don't buy it back.
Yeah, you missed that, Mike. I did send out 2 reseller bundles.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
nice.
I sent out like 150 hats.
Wow.
And then I sent out I did a video chat with a seller, and she picked out a bunch of. She wanted to do a vintage golf show. She picked out a bunch of stuff she liked.
Wow, cool.
So,
Coach's wholesale.
Yeah, Coach's wholesale right there. I was gonna say, dang, dude, he turned into the end game seller to being the middle guy. Just wholesale, and that's crazy.
That's what
I want to be on a Coach PR list. I know, that's what I'm saying. I think everybody does. I mean, the guy has like an unbelievable amount of stuff.
Yeah, if you sold everything for $1 profit, you could probably retire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easily.
That's all you gotta do is wholesale it all out for $1 profit.
I would be able to buy a new lawnmower.
Oh man, that's really so funny. We did go to in Georgia today and tomorrow. There's the Peaches to Beaches yard sale.
It's like beaches,
yeah, 200 mile yard sale from east to west in Georgia. So we went today. We got up so early. I didn't get home last night until like 12:30 at night, and then I didn't go to bed till like 1:30, and then we got up at 4:30 to go up there and spent all day until 4 o'clock or so, just driving. And I mean, there's just so many sales. So we got, but like the entire back of the car is like just completely full of everything.
What was your favorite thing you got?
Well, I'll tell you, one of my most disappointing things is I got a vintage leather MaxFly staff bag, and I could have sworn I have sold one before. I'm almost positive. I sell quite a few golf bags, and so I only paid $20 for it, so it wasn't like a big deal. But I was like, oh yeah, easily like $150 bag, like easily. And I looked them up afterwards, and the ones that do go for like $150 or so, or sometimes even more, are like the whites and reds and whatever. The ones that go for like $50 are the black ones, and so the one that I have is the black one. But yeah, and it's a nice bag. But I was just shocked. I was like, oh man, I thought I would have sworn that this is going to be more. But we got there's a ton of cool stuff. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty much like that.
That guy's selling it with the hat.
How much is that one? How much is he selling that one for? Yeah, exactly. and that's with the hat. And Andy
Yep.
has the rain cover, and I don't have the rain cover or the hat. So I was like, oh man, I was like, this is the worst.
Here's the
I
red
was
one.
like, yeah, see, the prices jump up like pretty good on. Yeah, exactly. And so I guess the one that I had sold before, it had to have been that red one because I don't remember it being white. I remember it being black and red. And the one that I have is just like that first one, so it's like mostly black with kind of like a red trim. And so I was like, oh, and I remembered it being $150 or something like that. So I was like, that's no problem. And then of course, afterwards, I'm like, oh, it's like a $50 bag that almost never sells, by the way. So the other colors sell fine, but just that black one doesn't ever sell. So, but we got
Why
a ton
is
of cool
that?
stuff.
I wonder
They
why.
probably
they did.
made more of the black ones. The
Yeah.
black one was probably the base they made thousands of, and then the red and the yellow and the others or the white one were probably special made. They probably
Yeah.
only made a limited edition of those.
Yeah. So, but I mean, we did get a lot of other cool stuff, cowboy boots and tons of. I bought a bunch of stuff to try out on Whatnot. I got a bunch of kids like 12 months and stuff like that. Like little Y2K jeans, like Coogee and whatever. I think I got 30 some odd pieces of it, and so I was like,
Did you get any more of the Tigger overalls?
no, I didn't. Oh man, no, I didn't. I was I was
They
hunting
killed
for
it.
them.
They killed it in your last show.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I was like, I don't know how good kids Y2K does. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
I bet it's good.
yeah, I was
About
like,
to
for
find
$2 each, I was like, I'll spend the $60 and at least test it out. So that'll be a fun one just to see if there's any, if you can make money on it. So, yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about was there is a new eBay requirement if you are listing on eBay that is going to take me forever to fix it, but it's really important. And that is the country of origin, putting it at the end, because now to get your listing seen overseas, you have to put that country of origin in every single one of the listings for them to see some of them for overseas if you're selling internationally. So I don't know how feasible it is for me to go back and fix every single one of them, but it's becoming a pretty big deal because of the tariffs and the other stipulations that they put on those listings that are overseas. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew about that too.
And that just means the country of origin, meaning it being here, not where it was made, where it's being
made.
sold, where it's made. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's so weird. Why in the world would where it's made affect the tariffs? If it's made in Bangladesh, but it's not being sold from Bangladesh, it's always being sold from America.
Yeah, I don't know, because even if you put, like, there's the country of origin that's down at the very bottom, but there's also where it's made up top, like in the item description. If you put where it's made in the top, it will automatically fill the country of origin down at the bottom. But I get what you're saying, that it doesn't make sense because I guess origin, or the original place that it was made, I guess that's what origin. I don't know. Maybe if they have weird fabrics or something, or I don't know.
Because we've actually sold quite a bit overseas just in the last week. Like we sold a soccer ball that went to England. There's a ping golf bag is going to Australia or something like that. Like we've had a couple. So.
For my time at Walmart, it was always really important in produce just to know what country the fruit came from. But I don't know why it matters that much on a pair of shoes, if it was Vietnam or wherever.
Wow. Dang it.
But it's really important to put that in there.
Dude, that's going to take you forever to go through. How many listings do you have right now?
3,500.
35. Oh, yeah. That's going to take forever.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have to go back and then like.
And it's not one that
it's like, what if you don't know? Like, what if you have a cut tag or whatever?
I think I'm going to stick with China or USA. Either I know it. I think if I don't know, I'm just going to put China or USA. Maybe eBay will get mad at me, but on hats, that's generally where it is. I mean, there is some Korea,
Korea,
but newer hats.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
It is crucial for international shipping to determine customs duties and tariffs.
But right, the point is
That's where it's coming from, though.
but where it
Well-
originated, why does that matter? I mean,
It has to do with international. It's to comply with new tariff changes and the international shipping regulations.
yeah. But why does it matter where it's originally made? You know where it's coming from now. It seems like you'd be charging the USA.
Does it explicitly say in the eBay update that you have to put where the product was originally made, or does it just say the country of origin and like that? It doesn't give you any other, excuse me, doesn't give you any other information, like not the country of origin of where it's being sold from or where it was made, or it doesn't give you any other context to it.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Excuse me. Yeah, because I'm like it'd be easy just to go through and everything's in Oklahoma, America.
Yeah. It
Gemini says just what Steven said, that it has to be correct, not everything's from USA.
Yeah, it says at the bottom, the country or territory where the finished item was manufactured, produced, or grown, not where it ships from. This is used to determine duties, taxes, and import fees. So I guess they're charging a different. It's charged different. It doesn't matter where it's shipping from. If it was wherever it was initially made, is what you're paying these duties and fees on.
That sounds like such a effing scam to me, because it's like, they whatever, this shirt was made in the Netherlands. So the Netherlands they've already collected some kind of tariff on when they originally made this shirt in 1992, right? And then it's
Right.
but now it's here. And then now you want me to say that it was made in the Netherlands, so that way that I'm guessing the Netherlands can recollect another tariff or something like that.
Nobody knows.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It-
It
yeah.
sounds like double taxation. Just like this hat.
Huh.
I mean, it's probably been
Yeah.
taxed like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, 300 or 400 times. Oh yeah, let's tax everything we buy, sell, make, earn, invest. Like, oh my goodness, dude, I'm about to freak out. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
The
That's
tariff
so
wasn't
annoying.
a
But I
tax.
mean, I guess if it does help the overseas sales, then obviously it'll be worth it, because that's one definitely that I always skip. If I don't know, then I just skip it.
Yeah.
So I guess
So
I'll
I think-
probably just do what you do then. If it's a vintage piece and I know it's a vintage piece, I'll just say America. And then
Yeah.
if it's not or something like that, then I guess maybe I'll just say China or something.
One thing I have noticed is a lot of shirts are not China. A lot of shirts are what? Honduras, and Ecuador, Sri Lanka.
Yeah, Sri
and-
Lanka, Guatemala.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
but
of that.
Hats, the newer hats, a lot of them are China. It's kind of weird just to kind of see these different product niches and where they end up getting made. But I think you'll set yourself apart, I guess, is the point. If a lot of people aren't going to take the time to go through there and fix those old listings and stuff.
Well, without
we'll
it, you're not selling internationally, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't know if people understand that, how important it is. So,
I guess it's
Yeah,
not
that's
too important,
interesting.
because Mikey's selling stuff internationally. He's not doing it.
Yeah. I mean, we just sold 2 things this week, like I said, international.
do you
I
think
sold
they had,
the
you think
USA
the-
soccer ball.
did you put Made in USA on it though? Do you think you had
I'd have to look.
Yeah, I would be interested to know.
Because
if
I don't
you
even think it was made in the USA. I think it's made, and I'm pretty sure it's made somewhere else.
had- probably China.
92%
Soccer balls are
of-
China.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this one
92%
was like
made in the
from-
USA is.
It was
Made
the
in China.
1994 World Cup or 96 World Cup, or whenever they played the last World Cup in America. Whenever that one was, 96 or 94, something like that. But yeah, it's crazy. What wait, I want to hear more. What's up with these purses? You just started randomly picking up purses. Like, what kind of purses are you getting?
You're gonna give away my sources and methods here.
No, just like I want to know what kind of purses.
No, I've been getting into on auctions. Been finding a lot of Kate Spade. I got Coaches and Dooney and Burke's. Been finding a lot of those in.
He's
They're
got your
selling-
your bread and butter mid luxury.
Yeah, bread and butter mid luxury. I think that's the way to put it. Because you were one of the last shows that we did. You were talking about it. You were like, if I could find a place where I could find Coach Purchase for $20, like that, I would do it over and over and over again. And I was like, well, I think I might have found a decent place.
There is a place. He's just got to get there faster than his friend does.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, dude! I give out free game and then just freaking. Here comes Steven.
I'm talking about. No, it's got nothing to do with Steven. I was talking about one of Firebender's videos where you guys were at that one place. He went crawling all the way to the back.
Oh yeah, that was the yeah. Oh man, that was such a fun time. I wish he would have texted me before he posted it, because I don't know if you guys got to the end. I know it was a pretty long video, but at the very end of that video, we're paying him, and I give him a hug, and then Armand gives him, or Firebender gives him a hug, and I have a GoPro as well set on this little bin, and Armand's like, he's an awkward guy, you know, like he's just like, he's not a hugger, you know, he's not a guy you're just gonna give a hug to, and so I turn the camera right when this guy's name's Bigfoot gives Firebender this hug, and the way he looks at the camera is just like, it's the funniest, without any words being said. It's just such a funny like little screenshot. And I was like, oh man, I was like, you should have hit me up, because then I was like, I could have sent you that clip. It would just been a super funny. And like how he went in like the whole like, you got the whole thing. It was super funny. Yeah, it was awesome. That was a fun time. I think I'm gonna go back there. That's why we got the space, is because I want to go back there with a trailer, and I want to just, his prices were so good that I want to just like anything that I think is like even cool, like it's just like remotely cool. I'm like, I just want to throw it in the trailer, and you know, just do like basically a whatnot show, but it'd be a, you know, a pick from a hoarder house or whatever, and it just and not be clothes and hats and stuff like that. Just be like hard goods and collectibles and whatever else. So, yeah, I want to do that here soon.
Did you have any feedback for my greatest He-Man collection of all time?
No, I literally, I sent it to my guy, and he just straight up ghosted me.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I don't know.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I don't have. Do I think I could make some money on it? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I should. That's a lot of this for everyone out there. This is like, imagine a room full of every He-Man figure made. I'm going to guess that they're probably modern though. I mean, those aren't like the old vintage ones. I think they're like the modern He-Man. This whole room full of the castles, and
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, it may be mixed in.
Some of the pictures, I think there's some of the vintage mixed in there, because those would have been his grails. He'd have been like, I gotta have that.
Right. But anyway, he's selling this thing for like $3,000 for, I'm gonna guess, about 200 figures, and then like maybe 10 castles and stuff. And it all looks like it's in pristine condition. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know. Would you do it, Mike?
Brother, you already know that I would. If the only problem is obviously it's something that we don't know about, or at least me. You know, it's not something that I know about. Unlike the Dale collection, I knew that when I went and bought that, I was like, it's a no lose deal, you know. Yeah. But I mean, if I had somebody like, that's why I wrote the toy guy on Instagram, and I was like, hey, what's up with this? And then he just never wrote me back. But he has like a $250,000 collection, and like an insured collection in his house. But he's a big Transformer guy, but he knows like he's just all into that. But yeah, if it was me, if somebody gave me any intel that like, hey, this, you could go pick this up for 3 and
Oh my God, he
there still
dropped
be
the price on it.
Yeah.
He
So
dropped the
Because you
price
take-
on it again.
It's because you're taking too long to buy it.
yeah, but I mean, you know how I would do it though. Is I'd go and pick all that up. I would take a picture of the giant collection and I'd make a whatnot show in 3 days, and it would say massive He-Man collection, 500 pieces, and then I would try to rip through it in at least 1, maybe 2 shows. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't sit there and list all of it on eBay. I wouldn't. I know you would, but that just because that is a lot of money when you think about it. That's what I was kind of thinking about with those bigger deals and like the multi-thousands is having your money tied up. So say it is 3,000 or whatever it is, having $3,000 tied up for however long it takes just to get your $3,000 back before you start breaking into the profit. And so
Yeah, if I could get Whatnot on my side, like the biggest He-Man show ever on Whatnot.
yeah.
If I could get them to push it out, I'd probably do it because it would be the biggest He-Man show ever.
Yeah, and I think I know literally nothing about toys, but I mean I've at least heard of He-Man, so it's got to be somewhat popular.
Yeah,
He-Man was back in my generation.
That's why I never heard of it.
I'm pretty sure Grok told me that it would be worth after it did its estimate, it would be worth $8,000 to $10,000 resale.
I would imagine that's probably not Whatnot resale.
Yeah, so it would be half.
But what if it was 6? What if it was 6 and you made a pretty cool $3,000, and then you also but it's also the information that you gain too. So it's like, okay, if that He-Man does okay, so then if whatever happens if another one comes along or stuff
Mary's
like that,
over here looking at me with the side eye, like we are not doing effing He-Man.
How far away is that from you?
Do what?
Maybe he's getting
Oh.
true.
He has all the accessories. It's everything.
How far away is it from you?
45 minutes.
I gotta be honest, that's something like if I could get this guy to be like, hey, that's a good deal, and I'll be like, hey, Steven, if you're not gonna buy this, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, reach out to the
I'd
guy
buy it.
again because it doesn't seem like it's moving.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sleep
you
on
got
it.
a few minutes.
I might
But I
wake
mean,
up
is
in the
he in
morning
a-
and buy
is he-
He-Man collection.
is he in a position like is he in a place that is there a lot of traffic in this area? Like, is he kind of just in the middle of freaking nowhere, and so it's going to be hard to sell this thing in giant bulk because of his location, in the world or whatever?
He's not that far away from. I think he's. I don't know. I don't want to give away too much information. I might wait to
Yeah.
release this episode until after I've made the decision whether to buy this or not. I mean, he's he's only 30 minutes from.
Everybody's gonna be searching Google for a He-Man.
Yeah.
Is there
Well,
a giant He-Man collection for sale?
he should definitely pay me like finder's fee if anybody finds.
Oh,
this.
100%. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
no, he's only 30 minutes away from the big city. I mean, and if he knew what Whatnot was, I mean, he
Big
could have
city.
it done.
Well, this
in-
is why I like the deal just with the limited information is because it what it says in the description. And like whenever you see those kind of like massive freaking giant blinking lights that say like, hey, I got to get rid of this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those are the things that, I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you, but those are the things that for us are like jump on opportunities. It's just like you find somebody that has to get rid of it ASAP, and so that's why it's going to be at a discount. But
Keep
listen, if
pumping
you
it
don't-
up. I
if-
think you might be talking Mary into it. I think you.
I'm just saying, if you don't want to buy it, let me know. So
You want me to buy it and ship it to you?
no, but I mean, I'd go up there and get it.
You're gonna drive to Oklahoma?
No, I'd probably fly, but I'd probably fly. I think Oklahoma's probably a little farther than Texas, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems pretty far.
I think I looked.
Somebody ought to
17
research-
hours.
Oh, that's
somebody
like
ought
the
to
exact same
research
distance.
The resale first before they purchase this.
That's like the exact same distance as it was.
Vintage lot of 5 sold for $25.
Yeah, there's probably your money's
Yeah.
probably going to be in them, like in whatever grails there are, and then you're probably going to have a bunch of $10, $15 figures.
Vintage
maybe, I don't know.
83 He-Man MOTU, which is what the hell is his name? Masters of the Universe. That went for $10.
Thing is, though, is that if he keeps dropping the price, I try to beat him over the head.
Whiplash went for
Shoot
$10.
him, dude. Shoot him $1,000, and then if he's like, but I mean, he might not accept it. But what if he's like, oh man, I really need it. So let's do 1,600. Let's do 1,700. Let's do,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, I mean, then it's a lot easier to swallow like your initial buy-in if it's like $1,000 or something.
Yeah, you just forward me the money. I'll just use your money, and then I'll go get it, and then I'll sell it, and then I'll give you your money back.
Hey, this is a funny story though, because I'm literally it was on Sunday or last Saturday, and like I said, I haven't been on my phone or anything, right? And so, and all my friends know here, I'm like that. I was like, don't call me. But one of my buddies here calls me, so I answer, and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey man, I'm really sorry to bother you. He's like, I need a giant favor, and I'm like, what's up? He's like, I need $2,700. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, tell me what's like. I'll
you in
send it to
jail?
you. I'll
Are
send
you
it to you,
jail
but I
money?
just want to know. I just want to know what it is. He's like, there. I'm at the flea. He's like, there's this insane deal, and he gives me the details. And he's like, this is an insane deal. He's like, I have to have it. He's like, I promise you, I can get you the money back in 2 days. And I was like, done. So I sent him over $2,700, and then 2 days later, I did get the money back. But he was like, bro, thank you so much. And I was like, dude, who else do you know in your life that you can call and in 5 minutes say, hey, I need $2,700, and they just shoot it over to you with full trust. And he's like, dude, it was too. I was like, it's just too good of a deal. I was like, and I know where you live, so I was like, I could just come over and take all your stuff. I was like, I'll do that. I'll buy freaking some He-Man if it makes money.
All right, guys, leave it in the chat or send me a message on the link tree. Let me know, should I buy this He-Man or not? Definitely could be.
Or if you want to buy a He-Man.
Yeah, I could do like a little show too. I could do like 20 to 30 figures and maybe one castle or whatever, and be like, test it out, see if there was any good, and then just list this rest on eBay. So I mean, I could test the waters a little bit on whatnot, and then
Did it break down like what your price per item would be if there was like 300 items?
Did you look at the text?
No.
it broke down everything. Yeah.
Broke down everything in that.
That's when you sent it through AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it said I just can't remember everything that it said. But
Yeah, it's estimating 200 or 300 pieces, and so I guess if you're at $3,000 at 300 pieces, that is,
I think like $13 a pop or something like that.
yeah, that's a little high.
Or $10 or I don't know. Whatever.
It'd be
it is.
10.
Yeah.
10, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that's a little high.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but maybe you just keep on letting that freaking price trickle on down.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
there are pieces in there I think that are like $400, $500, $600.
See, those are it's like if you have 3 of those,
Yeah.
that can pay for, a vast majority. But it's also like, do they sell at a reasonable rate? I'm not saying that they're gonna sell overnight, but do they sell like faster than 6 months or something?
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna do a little more research on it. I want to make.
That's cool. I hope you buy it though. I hope you buy it just because like I want to know, like I want to hear about it. I want to know about it.
Yeah.
So.
It makes some decent content too, but that's some expensive ass content.
That's a big. Yeah, I mean, you could run some pretty good ads for that amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to go through all the work of like selling it and shipping it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man. Yeah, that's freaking
They'd be very little
I think-
boxes, though.
I think it'd be cool. That's some shit. If it popped up near me, I would at least like I would at least
Oh, you'd
I'd at
have
least
bought
go
it
look
already.
at it. Probably.
You'd already bought it.
Probably. I love that stuff, dude. It's like like the adrenaline of it because you're like, oh, I got some pretty decent capital tied up in it, and just like the whole thing is like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna go because I've never done something like this before, and then you just
Will
end
it
up
be a
killing it,
U-Haul,
and you're
or will it be a Dale?
yeah, yeah. Well, or you get U-hauled and you're just like, man, I put in so much work for like a couple $100.
Right.
Like, oh, this sucks.
The biggest He-Man show ever on Whatnot. Presented by Hathouse.
I don't think you've
Yeah,
stopped
they're
sweating
like,
since that U-Haul.
yeah, they're like, what?
What?
Yeah, Rob, I haven't. Rob, I lost so much weight during that, man. I was freaking. Man. It's starting to get warm here too. Whew. Oh,
Bro, it was 80 here 2 days ago, and then yesterday it snowed.
you know my uncle, the one that I told you lives in Fredericksburg, he
And we had
literally texted
tornadoes.
yesterday. He
And we had
texted that
tornadoes.
yesterday. That's insane. That's really crazy. That's like, I think you get sick just because it's like you go from 80 degrees to snowing.
Yeah. That's how people get sick a lot around here.
Yeah. I mean, dude, look, I got freaking sunburnt because I've been inside. I've been inside for a whole month. So just being outside, I got freaking sunburnt. I'm like, damn it. Yeah, damn it. So freaking, we got Steven stocking up on purses. I think is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you trying to put them on eBay or are you?
Yeah, I put most of them on eBay. I've got some pretty good deals so far too. I think I have one in my souls, and I just picked up one today that I got it for $20. It's probably like $150.
Yeah.
I've learned that a condition is everything on purses and shoes. Brand is awesome, but its condition is what matters the most, I think. And if you're just buying purses or shoes, and a lot of times just things for women. I hate to say that men don't care as much about a hunting hat, whether it has a stain on it or whatever. But it just seems like it's just a little more price sensitive on the condition with purses and shoes and those type of accessories. So I'm trying to hone in on just great condition stuff and try to keep it in the price range I want to, because there's quite a bit of competition on the auction that I'm there, but I think I have the inside edge.
Yeah. I'd just basically buy every Coach purse that wasn't like a crossbody satchel, unless it was an old one. Because it's just like there's almost none of them that go for less than $20 and whatnot.
Right.
You know, like you could pretty at least in my experience, even the ones that are dirty or whatever, you can pretty confidently say that if it's not a crossbody satchel, which those suck, a lot of them go for $30 and then all the way up to, 100 and whatever. But yeah, so there's, especially like you start getting those patterns and the Sohos and it's just, there's so many of them.
Yep. Well, it depends on the model.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah, we
you
got a
have
lot
some-
of good purses today.
Do you have some Bolos for us?
Not really.
Oh, really?
Probably. We've sold stuff, so yeah, I'll tell you guys about it. I didn't buy it, but
Well, it's time.
oh, is the music playing?
I think we got Rob. He stays locked and loaded.
Yeah, he does.
I have a bunch because it's been a little bit. All right, what do we got, Rob?
Well, speaking of purses,
Look at that.
I wanted to bring this one here. Anushka I bet Chelsea knows about these. Anything Anushka, look at it really closely because they look like they're just crappy little bags that you buy at Walmart or something. Like,
It looks
You
almost like
find it
Vera
in-
Bradley kind of.
yeah, but they're like hand painted and stuff
Ah.
like that. So, you ever find an Anushka bag, snatch it up. Obviously, they're worth
ANUS
CH
CHKA. That's how you spell that.
Anushka.
It's anus chika.
Chika.
Anus Shika. Got
The
it.
chika.
Yeah,
is
I'm
very
more-
important part.
I'm more of a phonetic kind of guy, you know.
But most of them have like this floral thing on it. It looks like a
Yeah.
really cool floral pattern.
Yeah, very cool.
Most of them are going what between $200 and $300, $400, $500 on that one. Wow.
Yeah, the one up top is really cool. It's also brand new.
Keep an eye out for the anus.
Mm-hmm. Look for Danish. Now, this one I was inspired by the Olympics recently.
Wow.
Figure skating. Now, these are just blades. These are literally just the blades that go onto the figure skates. So, as you can see, there is money in figure skates. Just
Holy
the skates.
shit!
I know, right?
Look,
It is
located in Canada. Located in Canada. And I guess the other two are United States.
Well, they're located in the U.S. as well. So,
Pattern
Wow.
99 Revolution.
mhm. John
John,
Wilson
looks like
blades.
Pattern 99 is the key word there, huh?
Pattern 99, they're all made by John Wilson, and you want to make sure you get a decent size. But typically, any size will sell because, everybody has their little ones into figure skating, and then bigger ones are into figure skating, and the equipment is just, that's all there is for equipment.
Yeah, I won't be able to afford any of my kids figure skating if just the blades are costing $500.
Yeah, we could get them at the flea market, Mike. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know how many figure skating blades are in Florida, but hey, you never know though. You'll probably run into
No.
them. Now that Rob has said something, he has a good track record of
Keep an eye out for them.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, of us being able to find the stuff that he talks about. That is the truth. Anything else, Rob?
Nope. That's my two. I always give you two.
Okay. Steven?
You want me to go?
Sure.
I got quite a bit here. So I sold, if y'all saw the video, I sold the banger hat that I picked up the other day in the video. I'm on the wrong. Here we go. Boom.
Nice.
175 on this one. You really want to keep an eye out for this. It's really called the jagged edge. Some people call it shark tooth. So I went in through that keyword in there. But this is really jagged edge. And there's a lot of them. If you get something besides Dallas Cowboys, you can be talking much more money than this. Dallas Cowboys. This one was Black Dome too, though. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, if you get that Jaguar.
Yeah. So really, really great hat here. I think it was only listed on, I put it on my Instagram. I put it on Facebook. Had a few bites on Facebook. If somebody makes me jump through hoops to sell something that is obviously badass and is in great condition, I'm not jumping through those hoops, guys. I took literally 20 pictures of the damn thing. It obviously looks good. I just can't. I get so frustrated on selling stuff sometimes and having to ask 100 questions. And I really feel like maybe I'm jaded after selling 58,000 things on eBay, that if you really want something, you usually buy it.
Yes.
And you take the most direct route to get it. And asking to send a video, and then asking if it has loose threads, and then asking how many times it was worn, and then asking, I cannot. And so I kind of went through those hoops on this hat for a little while, and people offering like 150. So, but finally it popped on eBay in about 5 days, and pretty decent price.
Mikey, are you getting the notion here that Steven's offloading tonight?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it sounds like he sent. It sounds like he posted it on his Instagram, and then somebody hit him up on Instagram and was like asking a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And he was
Could I
like,
get
"Well,
that
it's
for
a lot harder.
$28?
It's a lot harder to block a follower on Instagram than it is to block a potential or somebody on eBay." That's a sick ass hat though. I gotta go and watch. I gotta go and watch your videos that I've missed because I haven't seen wherever you got this from.
It was just Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah, sick.
Yeah, it was a good pickup there.
Yeah, really good.
I've had.
You were still. It was before you went away.
Was
I
it?
think so.
Yeah, because it was in the video. It was in our last video. Wasn't this
Well,
part
damn,
of
maybe
the
I did.
group and you met the guy in the Yugo?
Yes. Yeah.
It was sitting right there in the back of his, below Napoleon Dynamite in the last video.
Oh yeah, maybe. Dang it,
Maybe.
man. I'm fried.
All right. Next up is I kind of went along with your parting things out thing.
Can you
This
see
is-
anything, or is it just a loading screen?
No, I see the Ninja Professional.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
72-ounce replacement.
Sorry.
So
It just
I-
popped up.
I bought the whole Ninja set for $50, right? It resells for $100 on eBay. I sold this first part for $59, so I basically got my money back. And then all the other pieces to this thing sold. Where's the other
Two of
piece? No, this thing. Maybe it's not working. There it
Well,
was.
that was it. It just came up.
There. Then this piece sold for 42, and then you're just gonna have to trust me on this, bro. Wait, no, I have it. And then the base sold for 50. So
Yeah.
I have one more piece to sell. I bought the whole thing together for $40-50 right in there. Sold one piece, basically got your money back. Sold off the other pieces for $130 profit, basically. And I still have one more piece that's going to sell between 20 and 30. So
There you go.
if you're just in it for reselling, I really think going outside the box here and piecing and parting things out, especially appliances, is the way to go to maximize the profit on it.
Maximize your. Yep.
And
It also gives you the listings too, for all for the people that are only just do this a couple hours a week or whatever, that are like, man, I don't want to dedicate a lot of time, or like I need my 5 listings a day or whatever.
Yeah.
This same thing, not only does it get you more money, but it also accomplishes your listing goals for the day by, instead of having 1 listing, now you just had 6 or whatever,
right.
So
I think a lot of people are afraid to do this stuff. Even if it was mine and I was wanting to sell it, I would think a lot more, into just parting things out. I think it's really the way to maximize your profit. If you're okay with doing a little bit more work, taking a few more pictures and shipping a few more things, it's the way to go. And so look out for the Ninja blenders for sure, and part them out if you can. What else do I have here? I have a few more good things.
we went from hat house to freaking blender, AirPod, coach bag, house.
Check this out.
The vintage that thing's a grail. Yo,
Look out for this. I actually sold it for my buddy. He had it. So he wanted me to sell it for him, so I sold it for him. Most of these vintage railroad, like these lamps, they're really between $250 to $500, somewhere in there. I took $300 on this one. Really something to look out for at the flea markets and the antique shops and stuff like that, just to know that when you see this type of thing, it's a $300, $400 item.
this is a vintage Dressel, DRESSEL railroad 4-way switch lamp.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm incorrect here, but one side's red and one side's green, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Because
So it's basically
what the station master would use to stop or tell the train to keep going.
right.
Yeah.
kind of for an intersection.
Yeah, literally, a guy would be standing there waving.
What, you just light a candle in there or something?
I don't know exactly.
Well, that was more for Rob because Rob literally said like his first job was being that guy that does that.
I think we need to rewind the tape.
You work for the railroad, Rob?
Yeah, that's his first job. Yeah, that was before. It was before electricity. That's why. That's why. He had a lot of candle. It was the fuel. The fuel was whale fat.
Yeah, you just set the whale fat on fire, drop it in the cylinder, and then wave it when the train's going.
That's so funny. Oh man, that's cool.
Hopefully, y'all learned something new on that.
That thing looks like it's in insanely good shape too.
Yeah, it was in great condition. It was a great one.
Was that from his own, like, he's like a collector, or he just had randomly found that?
Somebody had given it to him a long time ago, and he was like, "I just one of those things you don't want around anymore." But it's super
Can you
awesome.
sell this piece of shit for me?
I know it's worth money.
I have no more whale blubber to burn, so.
What else? What else do we have here? There we go again. $52. Suzuka Thunder Special. Have no idea exactly what that is. Besides,
the Suzuka is
badass
the track
hat
in Japan,
and I think I only put it here to. I'm pretty sure I got it from Fired Up Finds.
You beat me
and
up
it
on
was
that.
And it's why.
Oh
you
yeah.
need to go to,
I was gonna say, God, that looks oddly familiar.
It's why you need to go to his hat shows because you can.
It's what this
bangers.
is.
Yeah, you can source bangers from him for $3 sometimes, and flip them to $50.
Yeah, what? Do you remember what show you got that in?
It's a world-renowned motorsports venue in Suzuka, Japan, famous for its unique figure 8 layout, and hosted the Formula One Japanese Grand Prix.
Really?
Yeah.
Rob, before you
said
that
during the show.
Rob, before you said that
during the show.
Oh, damn. Before you said that, I was literally going to ask you, like, hey, did you already sell one of these? Like, did you get another one? Because I was like, it looks freaking familiar to me. I just couldn't figure out why I knew what it was.
No, it just took about 60 days. It took about 60 days to sell it.
Oh, that's super quick.
Yeah. Good one.
Hell yeah, $50. Damn, man.
You gotta hold on to those Japanese hats, dude.
Yeah, or just maybe put me in the next holiday card, dude, because like I'm contributing to the hathouse family.
Here's a Poshmark sale. I wanted to point out this LA hat on bottom. When you're looking at New Era hats, there's a couple of things that will set it apart from other things, and this one was Eric Emanuel. Do I know exactly who Eric Emanuel is? I do not, but do I know that his hats can be worth like $50 to $100? And to look for this little thing, I gotta have to delete an image to put one on.
You can take mine down.
Here we go. See this little thing on the side right here? It's EE. It's Eric Emanuel. If you see this hit on the side of a New Era hat, you got to pick it up because it's a $50 to $100 bill usually on it. And this one was LA, so it did really well. LA hats are awesome, but really good hat right there.
And that's like it's supposed to look all faded and stuff like that's the
it's kind of like a denim look on this one.
That's cool shit. I would have never known that. Every New Era hat I see, I just go, oh.
Eric Emanuel is a New York-based luxury sportswear designer renowned for his brand of streetwear. Particularly, you ready? This is going to be a bolo. Best shorts in the world. Look for Eric Emanuel shorts. Often incorporate mesh materials and bold, athletic-inspired designs.
Wow.
His hats include collabs with New Era, highly sought after featuring vintage-inspired trucker designs and often sporting the brand EE logo.
Yeah, banger right there. And Poshmark, and they bundled it. I'm going to tell you, they did get a little bit better deal than 99. I think it ended up being 60 or 70, but they threw in the other hat too. So the other hat was kind of a throwaway hat. That was just a basic Los Angeles Dodgers. But yeah, Eric Emanuel, keep a lookout for that. All right. I think that's all I got for today. There's some bangers in there.
All right, I'm going to show you guys. This came from, I don't know if, well, I know you guys did, but if anybody else had seen the TikTok that I posted of me picking up that thing next to the garbage. It was like a bottle cleaner, like a little baby bottle cleaner. And then I just ended up parting it out just like what you did. So I've sold basically all of it except for one part. But here's like all of the actual solds. You get $30 for the lid. You get $35 for the little backwater tank. And then all of these are just like little components of the spray, little inside washer part. $20 and $20 and
wow.
Yeah. So it was cool for free. This is for people that are listening. It's a baby Brezza or something. Brezza. That's the brand, and it's like a baby bottle washer. I picked one up next to the dumpster, and it didn't all the way work, so I just took all the pieces off of it. And like they all sold really fast, which was like I don't remember when those sold, but they sold like a while ago. So
that's a free $100 bill just laying there.
Oh yeah, and there's still two more pieces that I have that they'll sell at some point. This one just went overseas. This is actually a really cool one. Amanda picked this one up. It is the ping.
Oh, the old ping bag.
Yeah, it's called a Friday
Sunday bag.
A Sunday bag. A Sunday bag. Yeah.
Going to Asia.
This one's going to
somewhere in Asia.
Is it?
I guarantee it.
No, the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one's going to the UK as
Scotland.
well.
They walk a lot there as well. So
yeah, so it's a ping Sunday bag, and then it's kind of like an unstructured, for anybody that doesn't know, it's like an unstructured like single, like a
Super
single leg
lightweight
golf bag type thing, It just seems like you're not putting a whole iron set and shit like that in there, right?
It's made for like going out with a few clubs and you're playing like a par 3 course.
Okay, yeah.
Where the biggest shot you're going to make is like 165 yards or something like that. But,
okay. Yeah, so that sold for $90, and Amanda got that at the bins, so that was super cool.
They're always unstructured too.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's another cool
I will
one.
tell you, the newest thing in Sunday bags nowadays is going to be an add-on bag, and it looks like a Sunday bag. It's very cylindric though, and it is structured. And what you'll find is in a lot of the Southeastern Asia markets, it has a hook on it, which is a handle as well. It hooks onto your real bag, and you put your couple clubs, like your putter and say your pitching wedge or whatever, and you can carry that, and it has legs.
Oh, so like when you're getting off the cart path,
green side, you carry that green side with you, and have all your stuff there rather than carrying clubs and just dropping them.
I'm thinking I can make something like that out of some PVC pipe.
You absolutely could.
I'm not impressed.
You absolutely
by
could.
this description.
Yeah, spray paint it, put a hathouse sticker on the side, dude. $50.
Absolutely could be done.
Ping. Look
Oh man,
yeah,
that's so funny. Here's another one. I got this one right before we started studying, and it's the World Cup soccer ball that I talked about earlier. This one sold for $75. This is the Mitra, or however you say that, Mitre. That's like the brand, I guess. When I looked them up, there's a couple different. Oh yeah, there's a couple different brands that made 94 World Cup soccer ball. This one has the box with it, and it was in pretty good shape. And that one sold for $75, also to the UK. That one sold.
Can you click on it and see if you had country of origin?
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah, Mike. Click on and see if it says country of origin.
I just interested, because it might just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Bangladesh.
There you go.
Oh, he did it. Didn't
So I
even
wonder-
know he did it.
I wonder if on the
Was
I
that
wonder
even
if on
right?
this spec- Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't know. Let me see it. So Amanda did this listing. So let's see if. Oh yeah,
See,
this one.
Amanda
This
did
one
it
also has the. This one also has the country of origin for that that golf bag. So
better.
I guess the theory's probably pretty good.
Yeah. 2 for 2.
One thing that's like, I think it's been popping for a little bit, but I think it's like really kind of coming around is brass. And it's like we've actually been selling a lot of brass, like candelabras and wall things and whatever. So Amanda picked these up the other day. They're not super expensive. They're only $40. They're like brass cranes that just
Yeah,
kind of
brass
stand
sells
up on a
pretty well,
shelf. And like and the thing
brass
is that when
magnetic?
you, I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it is or not. But when you look them up, they typically don't always have the highest sell through rates because there's so many. You're never going to be able to refine your search enough for just this very specific thing. You know, it'll always be like brass cranes. There's not really much more you can say about that item as far as like a searching thing. So you're going to get all these brass cranes that are in different that are doing different things and in different positions and all this other stuff. So it doesn't always seem like they have the best sell-through rate because the search is always so broad, but we've been doing really well. We've sold elephants, cranes. We have deers that are that we haven't sold, but that we have. So at least a lot of animals, and then the candle holders that go on the wall that are brass.
Do you have any brass monkeys named Punch?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
That
actually.
monkey.
That funky monkey.
Oh, do you
Brass
know
is-
what that song? That song came out when I was on my 18th
Not born?
birthday. I turned 18 the day that came out.
Brass is not magnetic. So
Brass is not
in
magnetic.
case you're out in the wild and you're one of those people that has the magnet testing metals.
Yeah, in your pouch with your freaking blue light or your black light and your freaking
Yeah.
magnet and your all this other stuff. Your little
have to-
eyeglass.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a couple, but next week we'll definitely have a bunch more.
Awesome. Glad to have you back.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked to be back with my boys.
All right, guys. We appreciate everybody tuning in. It's the Sooners are on. We got to win this one to get to the big dance. So it's going to be a good one. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Until next time when we talk everything eBay to whatnot. We'll see you guys.
Peace.
Let's go, Boomer!